Here we go. John and I are back out on Long Lake. We plan on traveling all the way down to Foldsby Clear Pond. However, this morning I came in at around 7 and went to the Bog River Falls. The place is absolutely beautiful. I love stopping there when I can now. Did a little fishing, caught a couple small bass. But I ended up going and meeting up with John. Left my vehicle at Foldsby Clear Pond. That's where we're going to finish at. So stay tuned. We got a good 4 nights, 5 days planned for this trip.
Logan and I have been paddling for about an hour and a half, 2 hours now. Making pretty good progress. We got a tailwind, probably about 8 miles an hour. It's about 52 degrees out in a light drizzle rain.
All right, we're on something. Feels decent too. Not a big guy. Actually only like 24, 25 incher. I'll take him. Nice. Thank you, sir.
We're almost at camp. We got probably our last 20-30 minute stretch here. We can see our shoreline. So we got a headwind now. We started with a tailwind, we got the crosswind, now we got the headwind.
Home sweet home. Feels great getting to camp when you put that kind of work in.
All right, guys, we finally made it. Little over 3 hour paddle. Would have been a little quicker if we didn't get that headwind for the last, what, third of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is one of our favorite campsites. Lean-to's not a nice new one. It's a little beat up, but it works, and it has an amazing view.
All right, man. Cheers, brother. Cheers, bro. Breakout. Just for you, John, because you're a hockey player.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, stuffed peppers. These are not homemade, they're from Costco.
Logan and I were gonna sleep in the lean-to because it's pretty cold tonight, but the wind is just blowing embers and smoke right into the lean-to. And we don't really know how buggy it's gonna be in the morning. So we bit the bullet. We didn't really want to have to pack up tents in the morning, but we set the tents up back here.
All right. Cheese. Get that back over by the fire. Something a little different, you know?
Yeah.
It was a good day though.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that's good. It's strong.
That's a breakfast sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Logan and I came out to do a little fishing before we pack up and go. I've seen a lot of fish surfacing, but no one knows what they were. We've been trolling for a little while now, neither of us had a bite. Fish are sitting on the bottom. Logan and I, we both got our tents packed up. We got most of the other stuff packed up. Had a little fire going while we were packing up. It was nice.
All right, we are out of camp, back on the water. Fish our way down, get on the river, float that down till we hit the falls, and then do a little walking.
Really shallow here. We're gonna fish these stumps for a couple casts, leaving Long Lake, and now we're on to the Racket River. Be here for at least a couple days.
Right behind this tree. See her now?
Hey, girl.
Nice. First fish of the day. All right. Small guy, but we'll take him. Oh, gave us a little trick at the end.
We got a good fish on. He blew up right at the boat. It's a huge bass. About time. Whoa. That's a big point. Oh, we're gonna lose it. It's hooked on the net. This is a dangerous situation. Oh, he's gone. I'm kind of glad it got off that way, because if I had to handle it, I could have took a hook pretty bad. That was a big bass, though. He fought really good. Oof. All right. I have my net clamped on back here so I don't lose it while I'm traveling. And that, I forgot it was clamped on there, so that's why that happened. Little update. It feels amazing floating down the river. So much better. So relaxing. How are you liking floating down the river?
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Doesn't get much better.
Look at this down tree. Wish I saw that thing come down. Got him. Yes. Ooh, that's a pike. I just had a feeling there was something behind that tree. Yes. Nice little pike. He's going.
A lot of little ducklings there.
Now the work begins.
Get some fuel for the portage.
Mm-hmm. All right, we just got done walking up the first initial hill of every portage ever created.
You guys want to see how much gear we got? Watch this. Look at this gear line. And we just went straight uphill for about 500 meters probably.
So we started from a good ways down there.
Way down there.
Yeah. And just to give you a fair idea, gotta come up these stones.
Pathway's really cool.
Yeah. You can hear the falls down there. Yeah. And a little incline for you. To be honest, sitting in the canoe for several hours, I need a break. Actually don't mind doing some walking. But then after doing some walking, I could use a break and then I enjoy the canoe again. Perfect cycle.
That's a canoe trip.
That's a canoe trip. No pain, no gain, right? And we just walked down all this just to record it for you guys. After walking it 3 times. But in case anybody's coming this way, they watch this video, they know what to expect. Give you a fair idea. And up to the canoes. Got a good ways to go still too.
Yep. Alright, we got her done. Took us about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. We ate lunch, leapfrogged all our gear. This is an extremely beautiful spot. You see that American flag there? No. Look. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Feels pretty good to be back in the water. First time we've had black flies. It's like almost mid-June and we've had no black flies on this whole trip. But the first time we ran into them on this trip was at the bottom of the falls in the running water. Well, that's good. Hardly any bugs in this trip. Some mosquitoes on the portage, not bad. We got a fish already. Oh, it's a nice one too, a nice smallie. Oh, we're getting eaten by black flies. Oh no. Yeah. Nice smallie. Yeah, I'm on the Whopper Plopper. Saw a little black water spot. Tossed it right there and got it.
The campsite we stayed on was 7 because I'm looking at 8 and 8 has the trail going through it.
Alright, well then
right? Because the campsite we were at didn't have a trail going through it, do you remember?
the campsite we stayed at had like a pond behind it.
That's 7.
Okay, then we're good. Yeah, we're good.
7.
We stay here before we love this campsite.
What a day. Cheers, man.
It was a rough day.
It wasn't that bad, though. You know, I mean, compared to going the opposite direction, I mean, it was a long day, but it was...
It was a lot of work, but I feel good.
Yeah. Relax for a minute.
Tacos for dinner?
Yeah, street tacos.
Yeah, go. We scored. We found some great wood here.
Some really good. And just a quick note, this wasn't caught on camera. John just realized as soon as we got to this wood, he went to record me and he looked at his camera and it was gone. And I traced our tracks back. I remember this tree that we had went and kind of looked at, and it was sitting right there, thankfully. So we just had one of those moments, a scare moment.
I said, oh no, my wife is going to kill me. This camera's expensive. This is as good as it gets right here. Look at this score, guys. It's even got a check going down it. Now I'm wondering if we should cook the steaks tonight.
Dude.
We probably should, huh? You're not going to find anything better than this. We should cook the steaks tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Steaks for dinner. We both got tenderloin. It's going to be delicious. I'm excited.
I'm more excited now. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Just get it burning good, you know what I mean?
Show you guys camp here. Really nice wide open camp. Sitting up above the river. There's that break wall down there. Logan and I have our tents out here because the no-see-ums are pretty bad here. And there's some black flies and mosquitoes. Wide open and beautiful lean-to. It's got an Adirondack chair at this one. Logan claimed that one. And if you check this out, see if I can get you up there. Somebody made a gutter for the lean-to. That's awesome. And I know it works. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Got the water on for the potatoes and the broccoli on.
It's gonna be good, man.
Yeah.
The coals are perfect right now.
Got the garlic butter and seasoning on the broccoli. And it smells amazing, guys. The potatoes are done. This is gonna be so good. Broccoli.
Is that good?
Broccoli's so good. Best meal. This is top 3 for sure.
Definitely. Good morning, folks. Already made the coffee. Didn't record it this time. I don't know if that would be redundant to have every single coffee making in the video, huh?
Here's the pour.
There's the pour, right? Got it ready for Johnny boy. It's an amazing morning here. Bringing it out of the water. The sun is going to be out today. I'm excited to go paddle the rest of this river.
Very nice.
It is nice out, man. It's very nice.
Made a little fire here for the morning, finishing up our coffee now. We're gonna pack our tents up and we're gonna get on the water. We're not even gonna make breakfast today. We're gonna have a lunch when we get to our next campsite, or along the way, maybe at the portage or something, and then have an early dinner. We are out of there. I'm gonna do a couple casts with the Whopper Plopper here real quick. We got in the water a little after 9 a.m. Look at the size of this tree growing on that rock. That's crazy. Alright, Logan and I have been fishing for a little while. We haven't even had one blow up. The water's really low in the river, so we're gonna bang this paddle out, get through the river, and I don't think we're gonna fish anymore. We decided for this trip, fishing was not a priority. This is about the canoe trip, the camping, and we don't want to stress out about fishing. You let that hamper the trip, right?
No, any of it's been a bonus. We haven't gotten up early once to go fishing or anything, you know. Normally that's the vibe, but this is just a...
And the pace has been nice.
Yeah.
Sleeping in a little bit in the morning, enjoying yourself, not stressing out about fishing, not trying to worry about evening or morning bite. And we caught some fish.
No, it's been good.
And we're gonna catch fish. Hopefully we can end the trip with some brook trout too. That'll be sweet.
That's the only time I'm hoping to get to fish.
Yeah. At the end, the last day, we'll get on some fishing. We'll hammer it out. I might have to fish those boulders. First fish here. Oh, it's a pike.
What's that?
It's a pike.
Oh, right.
Oh. Small pike. It's a pike. Logan pulled over this little spot. He got an explosion, so we stopped to fish. It's this like little bay in the river. All these beautiful trees, all these maples around it. It's really nice. Little snot rocket. Little guy. Go on, you're good.
All right, folks, we are on recovery mission. John's boat swept away from him here in the river. You see him over there peeing. He went to get off back here a little ways back, and it was just quicksand, and he literally sunk in his entire leg. Oh. Pull out of there. We go. All right, I'm gonna check this campsite out real quick. Campsite 9 and 10.
Here's site 9, right in the point between the Racket River and where you pull in to go to Stony Creek Ponds. It's really nice. It's a tent site. Walk down right here. Really nice looking fishing spot from shore. This is a great campsite.
Yeah, a lot of good tent sites.
Oh
too.
man. Even hammocks back here.
Yeah.
Back here would be great for hammocks. And out here there's 2, 3, 4 nice tent pads. And on the back side of the campsite is the creek that goes into Stony Creek. Here's the lean-to at the top of the hill, quite a ways up from the river. I actually prefer the tent site back there. Nice lean-to. I prefer the tent site though, for sure.
No, I'll take that point site.
Yep.
Yeah.
No view at all here.
Yeah.
No.
I'd much rather have the point site.
Yeah, I'd rather have the view. Leaving the Racket River onto Stony Creek and then the Stony Creek Ponds. We made it on the Stony Creek Ponds. That was a little bit of a tough battle going through there against the current. It just nothing but snaking tight turns the whole way. It was probably 10 times longer than as the crow flies, snaking through there.
Just got into Stony Creek Ponds. We'll fish our way back over to a campsite and have a little lunch. All right, so for lunch today, we're gonna have a little bit of this Patagonia wild pink salmon. Never tried it before, so give this a whirl. We got a little hummus and some little mini naan breads from Costco.
Everything bagel Pringles. Pretty good, first time having these.
Yeah. So we've tried a little piece already. I think it's really good.
That's good.
It's got a good smoke flavor to it. I'm just getting over to the portage from Stony Creek over to Upper Saranac.
We got the boats all packed up with all the gear. We're going to try single carrying this portage, which is not really the portage because we have the wheels we put in at the road, and we're going to walk the road to Upper Saranac Lake. Makes more sense for us. We think it'll be easier. We'll find out and let you know.
Slow for the walkers ahead. Just came up that pretty good hill, even though it was up road. Still uphill, not bad at all though.
A lot of gear.
Yeah, all downhill from here. All right, the end.
We just left the Indian Carry and we're on Upper Saranac Lake now. Probably got between 2 and 3 hour paddle up the lake. And walking the road for the portage, if you have wheels, way better.
After being on those small, kind of narrow little stream coming through Stony Creek. A lot of bends, snaked all the way through there. It took a little bit to paddle up through there. And then now getting on this big lake is kind of nice. What I like about this trip, we went from the big lake into the river, you know, even into some small streams, into a small pond, and then now we're in another big lake. And then we're gonna be going through some more streams here in a little bit into some more small ponds. So it's a great change of scenery. Really enjoyed this trip a lot, man.
We're about a third of the way up the lake right now. We got about an 8 to 10 mile an hour headwind, but it's not too bad. Here come some waves.
Those are some pretty crazy waves.
Dude, we finally made it. It's 4:30, and Mother Nature felt bad for us and gave us a tailwind for the last 35 minutes of the paddle. Wind shifted for us, blew us right in.
Strong. Cheers.
I'm freaking beat, man. My shoulders smoke.
Yeah, that was a long day. You just go numb after a bit, though, you know? You just kind of go numb and just get done.
Give you guys a little tour of camp. I put my boat in down here on this little point. It's a really nice rock to stargaze at night if we got some tonight. My tent is right here as you come up. Little table to cook on right there. They called it the chef's table. I'm not sure what these platforms are for. Really wish those weren't here, kind of. Fire pit. We'll do something with that later. Hopefully we can find some wood. This is an island, so maybe not. Logan's set up over here. He launched his boat right there. And we got the bug tarp set up. Pretty nice setup.
Some pre-cooked chicken. This is the street taco kit from Costco. All right, let's take a look here.
That's cool.
Is that good?
Mm-hmm. This stuff's good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
For sure. Ooh, that cilantro stuff is really
It's
good.
really good.
Wow.
Beautiful.
This is a nice campsite. The view and everything, and the lack of wind on us. That other one, you'd have that wind right in your face, but you'd be getting a good sunset.
Really nice out this evening. Can you believe it's like 8:15?
Still bright out.
Yeah. Beautiful. Alright guys, we're gonna close out the night from here right now this early, because we are gonna get a good night's sleep, get into bed early tonight and get up early tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow's a rest day, finally.
Plus, look at the gnats. They're crazy, man.
Yeah,
Look at that.
the no-see-ums are everywhere.
They're everywhere.
It's the only bug out right now, really, is the no-see-ums bothering us. Yep, tomorrow's a rest day. We don't have very much work to do to get from here to the pond we're on. So we will see you guys in the morning. morning, guys. Logan and I were up at 5:30 this morning. We're all packed up, ready to go. Today's gonna be a hot one. We're trying to beat the heat, beat the people into the next area, because the next area we're going to is a pretty popular place. Probably run into some people camping today, coming in for the weekend. Today's Thursday, so we're gonna hustle up and get on the water here. You ready?
Sunny.
Yeah. We're on the water, we're trolling. We're paddling across Upper Saranac Lake right now. There's not much to see. The shoreline where we are right now is littered with camps. Got a couple deer on the shore here in Upper Saranac Lake. That's sad. I wish I could help them. Bald eagle. Folensby Clear Pond is beautiful. Really good bass fishing too.
We are at the portage. We have a bunch of loons over on the pond we're heading to right now. I don't even want to call this a portage because it's
Compared to what we
yeah, compared to what we're doing, it's just a quick little walk over this mound and you're basically there.
Robbie, we're at our camp.
Yeah, we're at our campsite even, yeah. We're debating on loading our stuff back up and heading over to this other campsite we've stayed at. But we think we're just gonna take this one. Wait till you see this, it's a beautiful sight. Perfect. I know. Years ago, we named the pair of loons back on this pond Mike and Ike.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, might be the same ones, you know. Might be one of the best campsites for the trip.
Yeah.
Feels good.
We're pretty winded now, guys. I'll show you a little tour of camp quick. Boats are down here in this nice sandy landing. Fire pit is right here next to the water. Got a lot of our gear here. We got the bug tarp really dialed in now. Set up really nice. Even though we don't really need it because it's so windy, but it's gonna die down later. I'm back here set up on my tent. The new Nemo Dragonfly, and Logan's back here set up with his tent. He's got some new gear too. He's got the Zen Bivy light bed. Thing's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I also got a new air pad.
And Logan's air pad started leaking everywhere. It wasn't holding air. He contacted Sea to Summit to send him a new one, no hassles.
Yep, no problem. Thank you, Sea to Summit. Greatly appreciate that.
Great warranty.
It's amazing warranty and it's well worth. That's why you spend the extra money on something like this, is because of warranty. And these pads,
they're awesome.
I mean, I feel more comfortable out in the woods than I do in my own home.
Yeah, this quilt is really nice. The sheet is super nice. Everything weighs nothing.
Yeah.
And the bag they sent him has an air valve, so you can compress it down. You just get to squeeze the air out of it. It's pretty nice.
It really is.
This little valve right here.
And you don't need, if you're looking to get a Zen Bivy, which you just missed the 25%, so that kind of stinks, but this thing, you don't need the compression straps. When you put this inside here, I watched a video, a review, and the guy pushed it down, and he was right. It really compresses on its own. You don't need the compression straps.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy some of those bags.
Yeah.
They're really nice. Even if you don't have the Zen Bivy bed and you want those stuff sacks that compress, you can buy them from them. So we got camp. This might be my favorite camp.
Head for this trip.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this. And we're on a brook trout pond. So when this wind dies down a little bit, we'll get out and see if we can catch some brook trout. There's rainbows in here too. Some more of these breakout beers.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Logan and I came out for a mid-afternoon trolling session. But it's pretty windy. Right now I got a little break in it, but it's gusting, like up to 20 miles an hour. Making fishing pretty difficult. Oh, we got one. It feels real small. That was cool. I was just about to say I didn't have very high hopes for the fishing.
I got a little brook trout on here. Just sorry I didn't get the show up. Another one of these little brookies on here. Knew that was gonna happen, so I was getting prepared for the slippery jump.
Let's see if we can keep this one buttoned up. There we go. We got that one. Beautiful little fish. There we go. He's gone. This feels like a better one. I was pretty excited by this. This one hit pretty hard. I've caught big fish in this pond before. I don't think it's a monster, but it's a nicer fish. Oh, that's a big fish. Wow, this fish is beautiful. Whoa! Holy cow, guys. Wow. Look at that fish, guys. That is beautiful. Let this fish go. That was a beauty.
That's serious wind gusts right now. Those are 20-25ers. That's good.
for the evening fishing session. Hopefully the wind stays a little calmer now. It's supposed to be dying down a little bit as the night goes on. And we're hoping we can get on a few more trout. We have a fish on right now. I'm not sure if it'll stay buttoned up, but we just started trolling. I just turned the camera off. The campsite's right there. He hit it and missed it, and I gave it to him. Feels like a decent fish too. Not like the last one, but oh yeah, it's a nice one. Looks like a doe just in the water grazing on the bottom of the trees.
Alright, we're on to the small one here. A little bit, not much. Oh, dang it. That was a nice one. That one had good colors right there. That was a little bigger. That was probably, I don't know, maybe 12-incher. That was a nice trout. Let's see if we can keep getting them bigger. That's a lot of action, man. Holy cow. As soon as all this wind died down, I had a feeling it was going to get pretty active. Alright, got another smaller one here. Think I'll get better at handling those, but I don't think so. They are slippery. Fun catching a bunch of these though. I'll take it, man.
Other little guy.
Alright. Little guy, beautiful colors on these things. This is like number 7 or 8, something like that. Holy cow. A lot of these little stockies in here. Oh, what a beautiful night. Can't complain. Catching trout. Wind calmed down. Had an amazing dinner. Can't get much better. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there is a little spider on the camera. Hope I just knocked him off. And another little guy here. Squirmy little guy. I had probably 4 bites coming around here. I kept missing them. And that one, as soon as I saw a little nibble, I went for the good hook set and got him that time. Let's get out and fish our way back to camp. John's back at camp right now, but we're gonna head in ourselves. All right. One more for the night, probably. Can't keep these things off my hook, man. Holy cow. Alright, so we didn't make it back to camp without catching another one. Hard to go in when you're catching this many fish like this. Let's see, this guy, yeah, just another small one. Not really worth showing you. Another small one. That's it for tonight, folks. We're gonna call it. We're gonna have a fire or anything like that. No need. We're both pretty tired, and we're just relaxing here in the little screen house. Keep some of the bugs that are out at bay, and watching a little bit of the hockey game right now. Probably gonna spend a little bit more time watching this, and then get to the tents and go to bed. We'll catch you guys in the morning. Good night.
Good morning, guys. Logan and I, we packed up our stuff already. We're ready to get out of here. It was a rough night. The wind was just ripping all night, gusting. It poured the entire night on us, just downpoured. Everything is wet and filthy. Some raccoons ripped our screen tent. Gotta either fix that or buy a new one. And we are wet, dirty, tired, ready to go home. But it was a great trip. So we're gonna carry our stuff over to the other pond. It's just a short carry from here, and then we'll be on the water. See you, Mr. Loon.
That'll be it for this one. We are heading back to the truck right now. Get all loaded up, head back to Long Lake, go get some lunch at the park. And if you know, you know. Oh, the food there is amazing.
So good.
Right, go switch John's gear over at his truck, and then both of us will head home. We appreciate you watching. We had a great trip. We traveled a long distance, and we crushed some really good food, man. That was some of the best things we've done.
Closing it out with that brook trout was nice, huh?
Yeah, the brook trout fishing was really good last night. The small ones, but still fun to catch. It was a good time. It was beautiful. Until next time, folks. We'll see you on the next trip. Take care and be well.
See ya.